How's it going, everybody? And I wanted to do a video quickly about, because this is going to be a hot topic of discussion today, and that is that Disney just announced that they are going to start charging parking overnight at the hotels. So Pop Century and Port Orleans, the Disney hotels, which up until now has always been a free thing. You can park your car there. Resort guests have always gotten free parking at the parks. That way you could drive rather than take a bus or whatever mode of transportation you wanted to take to the park. You could always drive and not pay the now $22 for parking. However, that's all kind of going to change now, because Disney announced this morning that it's going to be starting to charge to park overnight at the resorts. The prices are, for the values, it's $13. For the moderates, it's $19. And for the deluxe, it's $24 per night for your stay. So, of course, people are up in arms. People are screaming, well, we're not going to go to Disney anymore. Good. We're too crowded. Disney's closed. So, of course, I don't mean that. Please continue to come. However, I guess I just wanted to discuss the options here and kind of give my opinion on this whole matter. First, you do have options. Option one is you can stay off property, save 20, 25, maybe more, depending on where you stay. Just be very careful, because there's some sketchy hotels in Orlando. Be careful where you stay. Don't stay anywhere. If you don't recognize the name of the brand, if it's not a national chain, don't stay there, okay? And you may be able to get away with not paying a parking fee there. However, when you drive into the parks every day, you're going to pay $22 for parking. So Disney's got your parking money anyway. Of course, you'll save on the overnight. If the hotel you choose does not have parking, which finding a hotel off property that does not charge an overnight parking fee is going to be difficult. Most of them do it. Some of them don't, but most of them do. Option two is to fly. If the Jones family from, let's say Baton Rouge, instead of driving 12 hours, you could fly and take Disney Express. And I think that's kind of what Disney is wanting this to do. If they're wanting it to increase, this is my opinion. None of this is official. This is all 100% my speculated opinion about this matter. To me, this comes off as Disney wants to increase air travel. They want to increase the Magical Express. They want to increase the minivan service, which, if you don't know what the minivans are, they are $25 sort of like a Disney private version of Uber. It's actually run through Lyft, but you can take a minivan. It looks like it's a minivan. It looks like Minnie Mouse. It's cool. It's red with polka dots. It's cool. $25 takes you anywhere on property, either one way. So those have been going for about 6 months now, and they've been very popular. They just increased the price, so I don't know if that means that because they're so popular and they want to make more money, or because they're not very popular and they need to make more money. They need to charge more to break even or make a profit on them. I don't know how it works. So, but anyway, your other option is to fly and avoid all of this. However, keep in mind, if you fly, let's say you do $13, you stay at Pop Century, $13, let's do a 4-night stay, you're looking at $52. I think my math is right, 52 or 62, I think it's 52. You're looking at $52 extra for your stay. If you fly, a family of 4, let's say $250 a ticket, it's $1,000. Would you rather pay $1,000 to fly or $52 to park your car? Your option number 3 is to absorb this into the cost of your vacation and to deal with it. And I think that's exactly what people will do, because flying is going to add too much to your trip. It's going to add $1,000 easily to your trip. Driving and staying off property, you're going to have to pay to park at the parks. And yeah, you'll get to stay off property, but you'll be out of the bubble. That is an option. And then your third option is to drive like normal, pay the per night parking, and continue on. The reason why I think Disney is really doing this, a friend of mine pointed this out, and it makes perfect sense. If you fly in, you don't have your car. If you don't have your car, you can't drive to Universal, to SeaWorld, you can't eat off property. You can't go to the McDonald's on 192 and pay $4.99 for a Happy Meal. You are stuck going to the food court at your hotel, eating in the parks. You're stuck going to Disney instead of another competing park. And if you want to travel off property and you don't have your car, you have to Uber. So you are adding to the Florida tourism economy. So is this a good move? No. I can't defend it. I think it's stupid. Is it genius? In an evil overlord kind of way, yes. It is a genius move because some people, and there are people already online, well, we're not going to go to Disney anymore. These are the same people that said they wouldn't come to Disney when ticket prices hit $100 a day. Yet, here we are this morning, there's a 2-hour wait for Haunted Mansion. That tells you how crowded the parks are right now. They're insanely crowded. So, will this affect tourist numbers? Absolutely not. Life will go on. Life will move on. And as they said in, Finding Nemo? When you get to the cavern, don't go over, go through. The easiest way to deal with this is to just deal with it. And accept the fact that $13, $19, or $24, depending on where you're staying, needs to just be absorbed into your trip cost. Because when you look at it other ways, especially if you decide you're going to fly in, you're adding $1,000 to your trip instead of $50 to $100, depending on the length of your stay and where you're staying. So while I do not defend this policy, I do not defend this at all. I think it is absolute garbage. And quite frankly, I'm a little worried that annual pass holder parking is the next thing that's going to go. But we'll have to see on that. Like right now, if I had to speculate on that, like right now at Universal, only the preferred and the premier pass holders get free parking. And I think Disney might go to a tiered system like that, where maybe like Platinum and Platinum Plus are the only ones that get the free parking, and Silver and Gold probably pay a discounted parking rate, which will absolutely suck. And I think that would be a terrible move. But if we're charging for hotels overnight, it won't be long probably before we're looking at a tiered parking for like annual pass holders. Really, that's it. My advice on this is, unfortunately, pay the money. It's pay the money. As much as it pains me to say it, it's pay the money, because in the end, staying off property, you're putting too much at risk. If you end up somewhere sketchy, and you're going to end up paying their parking rate if they've got one, and then you're going to pay to park in the parks. And then if you fly, you're adding airfare to your ticket, and you're not adding the ability to do something else. Go off property for a day, go to the beach for a day, take a rest day, go visit family or whatever. If those are the kind of things, if you're looking to do things like Universal and stuff like that, you're going to have to drive, and therefore you're stuck paying it. So my advice is just pay the money. So, sorry. Unfortunately, as much as it sounds like I'm defending it, I know, but I'm really not. I'm not happy about it either, but I'm an annual pass holder, I'm a local, and I don't stay on property. I haven't stayed on property in years. So my advice, though, pay the money. Pay the money. It's just the easiest way around it. So hope you guys have a great day. Just wanted to sign on real quick and do this just to voice my opinion about the whole matter. But hope you guys have a great day. We have a cool video coming up this weekend. I'm going to be at Blizzard Beach on Saturday. My first trip to the water parks since I moved here, and my first to Blizzard Beach in probably almost 20 years. So really excited about that. I've actually got a waterproof camera that I'm going to be using. It's going to be super cool. I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, we have that coming this weekend. And until then, as always, watch your step.